Hey, how is everybody? Ah, shoot. Got a few things to show you. Good morning or afternoon. Okay. Oh, shoot. I gotta go back downstairs. Greetings in New Mexico. Dang it. I wanted to smoke out of this new bong. But I left the bowl downstairs. That bites. Okay, well, we'll smoke out of something different. I'm in Colorado, Isaiah. Let's see. What do I have here in front of me? Nothing. Hey, Tony. Nothing. Bear with me. So, yesterday, I went to Canyon with my friends. Good morning, Tripical. We had a sesh at Canyon. God dang, I got stuff falling all over today. There was about 15 or 16 of us. Had a great day, but I seshed from 2 o'clock till 6:30. I was tired. So then I got home. I had to take Sarah over to get her medicine. She wanted to spend the night. So I took Sarah over. She got her medicine. We came back. Ooh, some good purple kush. I brought her back. I was so tired I was getting ready for bed, and the doorbell rang. The UPS man brought me something. The UPS man, this is from Blown Glass Goods. Look it. How freaking cute is this? They sent me some other stuff. They sent me enough of these that I can give some away. It says, keep calm and get blown glass goods. So we can give some of these away. There's stickers. They sent me some, oh, I do have it. I was going to say they sent me some other glass, but I don't have it, but I do have it. Okay, so they sent me like a nectar collector with their logo on it. You know, you just... They sent me a one-hitter. You know what? We're going to do a little flash giveaway on my YouTube Live. I'm going to go back and look at the comments. Let's pick a number. I'm going to think of a number between 1 and 200. We're going to do a flash giveaway on YouTube today. Hang on. I'm going to write it down so you know I'm not a cheater. Maybe I'm going to write it down. Okay. Okay, I'm going to think of a number between 1 and 200. I just wrote it down. So anybody that's in the live feed or you see this, I'm going to end it. By the end of today, I'm going to look through the comments. Put them in the comments because I'm going to go back and look. Anybody that's close, I'll do One will be this, a bracelet and this. And what can I put in another one? We'll do 2 giveaways. Let me write down another number. Okay, we're going to do 2 giveaways. So the first person will get this 1 hitter and a bracelet. And the second person will get, oh, and you'll get a pack of these Kong wraps. Those are hemp wraps. The second person will get some Kong wraps, some backwood mints. Let me grab another piece of glass. And this 1 hitter. Oh, wait a minute. Forget the backwood mints. Okay, so that makes it even. One person will get this 1 hitter, a bracelet, and the Kong wrap. And one person will get this Kong wrap, a bracelet, and this. I will go back at the end of the day. I will look at all the numbers. I've got them written down here. I'm not a cheater. Y'all know that. I have the number right here with this. I'm sticking it in the box here if I don't break the glass. And I will pick 2 winners at the end of the day. And then tomorrow, I will pick 2 winners at the end of the day, and then I will get with you tomorrow. I'll say who won, and I'll mail them out. Does that sound like a fair little giveaway? I know it's not much. And then the other thing they sent me, look here. You pack 2 bowls. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, and I'll throw some Dab and Granny stickers in there too. I'll throw some Dab and Granny stickers and a Dab and Granny hat pin. And the rules will be closest ones without going over. If there's multiple people that pick the same number, I'll throw your names in a hat and Grumpy Grandpa can pick out 2 names. That'll make it fair. How's that? So it'll be the hemp wrap, the Keep Calm and Get Blown glass goods. 2 glass, each one of you will get a 1 hitter and some Dab and Granny stickers and some Dab and Granny hat pins. Not much. Just a little way of my saying thank you to you guys. Okay, so then my friends at Keep Calm sent me this cute little penguin. Look at him, ain't he cute? Well, we gotta find something to smoke. I think I left my exit bag downstairs. Here's something. Had such a good day yesterday. I have to call. Oh, look. You know I got some stuff from Cheech Chong. He said, would you like an... Why don't you wait till we're done? I know you want to win it. John said, would you like an autographed one? I want an autographed one. I want an autographed one from Cheech Chong. All right, let's do a dab. Let's take a dab. No, that won't work. We use my heady hammer. What are we smoking? I don't even know what we're smoking. I know it is some dabble. I have some new nails coming today. Are you kidding me? There's my torch. Good timing. Southern Cal, hope to make it out there someday. I got the most incredible edibles yesterday. Y'all know my friend Tater, Jim, that makes the pencils, Tater's Glass. He has a friend, and her Instagram account is called Sweet Alchemy. I know, this is a great torch. Erica is her name, and it's called Sweet Alchemy. She makes medicated jam. Oh my goodness. So I bought, and she makes little cheesecakes with the filling on the top. So I got a strawberry pluet cheesecake. I got a strawberry pluet jam. I got a mixed berry jam. And I got a bacon. So when I got home from the sesh last night, if you're wondering why I'm torching my thing so long, you guys know I just burned my nails clean. Okay. So when I got home from the sesh last night, I was hungry. Oops. That's a 60-second timer. I was hungry. So I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with that medicated jelly. Within 45 minutes, I was out. It knocked my ass out. So go check out Sweet. I don't think she has a whole lot of post up. She's fairly new at this. My God, she knows what she's doing. And then I'm gonna take all this. My friend Jackalope sent me home with some flour, but I left it downstairs. Oh, I have a little bit packed in this bowl. This banger holds the heat. God, we might want to wait a little more. I need another hand. And cheers. Isn't he cute? This flower that you like this pipe? This is from Goatman Glass. Oh, yay, Randy, we did a dab together. So my friend Jackalope is a grower, and he turned me on to a little flower. He came to the sesh yesterday, and he had, when I smelled it, I was like, oh my God. He gave me he gave me some to bring home. It's called Tropicana. This is some of the best smelling and the best tasting flower I've had in a long time. It's a cross between tangy and cherry pie. The orange taste you get is unbelievable. This is really good flower. And he said he had to harvest it 10 days too early because they're moving. But even harvesting it early, this is really, really good flower. I was looking for my hemp wick to keep some of you happy. But seeing as how I'm not seeing it, I have to use the lighter. Well, good morning. I know, I said that from the very beginning that we needed smell-o-vision. Ooh, that dab got me. Yes. anything mixed with, if you're going to do CBD, you really need THC. So people that don't ingest THC, people that don't medicate like me on the regular and just use CBD, you need the whole spectrum. For your endocannabinoid system to work, your receptors require full spectrum. But if you can't get legal THC, then CBD alone is better than nothing. But a 1-to-1 is a real good ratio if you're smoking 1-to-1 CBD THC. And you can always get a strain that's high in CBD, like a Tora Bora, a Charlotte's Web, a Pennywise. You can ask your bud tender, what is a strain that's high in CBD? Because CBD is wonderful for everything. All right, we're going to take a hit of this Tropicana from my friend Jackalope. And cheers. Jesus, I feel like Gandalf the Wizard. This truly is suggestions for nausea. I'm gonna suggest something not in a sativa, maybe maybe something like this, maybe a rise, a cactus cooler. Jilly bean is one of my all-time favorites for everything. I just love Girl Scout cookies, but truthfully, ginger ale. You know, my friend Steve here makes, it's called Metagin Elixir, and it is medicated ginger ale. And I suffer from gastric issues. Thank God I don't have Crohn's or anything serious like some of you folks have, but I do have gastric issues every morning, sometimes throughout the day. So when my friend started making this Metagin elixir, it was like, oh my God, this is a gift from the gods, because ginger ale, ginger ale is a natural for curing nauseousness. You don't need those pharmaceuticals you don't need, what's Kevin take? Kevin takes one, Odanstrin or something like that. He's had 2 of them, Kytrel and Zofran. I just go with ginger ale. Good morning, Fred. How are you today? They said you were going off the other day. You weren't, were you? You weren't going off, were you, Fred? I wish you guys could taste this. I have never had flour. I shouldn't say never. But honest to God, it has been a long time since I've had flour that I will rant over. Yes, haven't you noticed my cough is much better? Did you notice that, JD? I hardly cough at all. I still cough in the morning, but yes, we did get our vents cleaned. When he said it was cherry pie and tangy, I'm like, but it tastes like orange. And it smells so good. It tastes so good. And I had to split it with Grumpy Grandpa because, he likes flour, but I didn't even want to tell him. I have to share with you. Okay, my YouTube channel isn't professional. My YouTube channel isn't nothing like other YouTube channels. I come to talk and hang out with you guys. Yes, but now he's got an infection in that tooth. He had a tooth in Vegas and he's mad because he's never had a bad tooth in his life. He's never had a bad tooth in his life. The tooth all the way in the back split and broke all the way down to the roots. And then he got an infection in it. So they had to pull his tooth. And even though it's all the way in the back, he was like, I'm getting an implant. I have to get an implant. And I'm like, Kevin, nobody can see it. And he's like, I'm getting an implant. So they dosed him up real big with antibiotic, and he's still taking mega doses of antibiotics, mostly because his immune system is shit. Anyway, there was something now I got sidetracked. I got stoned and I missed it. I was going to tell you something until I started talking to JD. I know it was about my YouTube channel, because I know my channel is not professional. Nothing about me is professional, but it seems to work. I had something really important to tell you. Oh, hi, Cassie. Well, I look at other people's, and their channels are very professional, and they have screens behind them, and they have an agenda. I just come and talk to you and smoke with you. That is my agenda. Anyway, I know there was something else I wanted to tell you. Oh, it'll come to me later. We'll do another dab. I am going to Vegas. I'll be flying out Friday, but I'll be back. Kevin's not going to go. You're in my home. I know what I was going to tell you. You know my newfound appreciation of glass art. I have probably I can't say quite the last year, but maybe 10 months, I have really gotten to learn a lot about glass blowers, colors, just a whole lot about it. I'm meeting all these famous glass blowers. I'm meeting all these young, upcoming glass blowers like, I don't have my thumb piece up here. Anyway, there is a movie on YouTube, and you all heard me talk about Bob Snodgrass. Some of you have no clue who Bob Snodgrass is. And here's my Bob Snodgrass pipe. That's what Bob is famous for. I want you to Google, or on YouTube, I want you to search for a movie called Degenerative Art. D-E-G, as in girl, or Gale, or granny. E-N-G, D-E-G-E-N-G, generative art. D-E-G-E. I can't spell. Anybody know the movie I'm talking about? D-E-G-E-N-D, E-R-A-T-I-V. Yes. You all, every one of my followers, fans, family, friends, you need to go watch this movie. 10 minutes into the movie, I had happy tears. Because number one, I just met Bob Snodgrass and hung out with him. No, it's on YouTube. It is on YouTube. I watched it this morning. Where'd I put my damn NAS? I watched it this morning. Have you seen it? Maybe you should try a tincture. Try a tincture before unless you already smoke. Because smoking, if you're not used to smoking, isn't it wonderful, Fred? And I see how Bob has aged since that movie. And I'm very good friends with the Home family. So to me, it's very surreal that A year ago, let's say, okay, we'll say a year and a half ago. We'll back it up just a little longer because I think JD said my first video was in November of 2015. So we'll say a year and a half ago, I was this lady that, yes, I'm medicated, but my circle of friends that knew that I smoked cannabis was pretty small because I ran that nonprofit on a military installation. Did I know anything about glass? Not a damn thing. Now, I knew who Bob Snodgrass was just from following the Grateful Dead and just that stuff. But as far, my pipes were all from China. I didn't know any different. So then I became this lady, the Dab and Granny, and I start making friends with young glass blowers here in Colorado Springs. And my knowledge starts expanding and expanding. And then by virtue of me being seen more in public, I get to meet people like Buck Glass, Joe Peters, Yusheen, WJC, Darby Home, Pogo Glass, Bob Snodgrass. To me, that is so real that a normal lady like me really gets to hear their stories. Wouldn't you think it was weird if it was happening to you? Or when I went to Vegas. Whoops. I'm sure I have a very high tolerance. I have a very high tolerance. Because you have to realize I smoke, like this morning I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. I've had some real issues with sleep. Look, I have pretty bad bags under my eyes. Anyway, so I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. I took my first dab at 4:15. And I've done a few flower bowls. Have you seen this one? I got a care package from Cheech Chong. This is why I say my life is just so surreal. When I was at Champs, okay, Anthony, okay. When I was at Champs, I met this very nice young man, and his name was Jonathan. I met him, we talked, he was wonderful. I didn't know anything about him other than I liked him as a young person. I invited him to the after party that we hosted at the Tuscany. He came, we talked a little bit, I exchanged my information. I knew nothing about him. I get back from Vegas and I get a call from him and he tells me he's in Vancouver, British Columbia, and he works for Cheech Chong Glass. And he told me a lot about the company, and he said, can we send you anything? And I was like, I really don't need more glass. And he said, we'd be honored to send you more glass. And so 2 days ago, I got this bong, which I wanted to smoke with you, but the bowl I left downstairs. I got a t-shirt. The pipes, JD, you will remember this. The pipes come in a box, which you can use for a dab mat. But look what it's, Dave's not here, man. So, and there's your certificate of authenticity for your pipes. So, see, it's a box. So my pipes actually came in here. This and then that great big bong. And then I got one more. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, those of you that did just come in, that maybe weren't here when I started, I'm doing a giveaway here on this feed. I'm giving away two things. I'm giving away 2 packages. There's going to be one of these bracelets that says something about that glass company. Keep calm and get blown glass goods. A glass one hitter, some Kong wraps, some Dab and Granny stickers, and some Dab and Granny hat pins. I wrote down 2 numbers. You can guess as many times as you want in the comments, and then tonight I'm going to go through the comments and pick. You can't go over, so it'll be the ones closest to the number, and if there's more than numerous, if more than one of you picks the right number, I'm going to put your name in a hat, and then I'll pull them out. Which I'm sure, because y'all been guessing, there's going to be people that pick the 2 numbers. And then I will just put them your names in a hat, pull them out, and then I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll come live and say, you and you won. Please send me your information. Then the other thing John sent me was, see this groovy bag? And I did say groovy. Right? See this groovy bag? Look what's in it. Look at this steamroller. Looks like a joint. Isn't it cute? So big shout out to Cheech Chong glass and blown glass goods. Choke, choke, choke. So we'll hit out of my other Cheech and Chong. Greetings from whatever country you're in. You know, cybernetics. To honestly answer that question, I used to think that I preferred indicas, but that's not true. Because as I've become more and more educated, I've learned different things. Like I like jelly bean. I like jelly bean because it makes me giggle. Oh, it makes me giggle like a schoolgirl. We don't do drugs in here. We don't do drugs. We play it safe. We don't do drugs. We play it safe. We're stoned as fuck every day. But that's on cannabis, not on drugs. So we don't do dope. We play it safe. Anyway, jelly bean. Jelly bean is a sativa dominant, but it's a hybrid. Something about that jelly bean just kills my anxiety. If I'm having that panic attack and my heart is freaking out like that, then I can smoke some jelly bean. I calm right down and I get the giggles like a schoolgirl. Girl Scout cookies. I like Girl Scout cookies. Oh, I'm not going to die. Well, not tomorrow anyway, or the next day. All of us are going to die sooner or later. This torch I got in Vegas, it's called the Big Shot, Blazer Big Shot. Freaking awesome torch. Left a puddle. What's everybody's Shatterday plans? Anybody going to be in Vegas for the Cannabis Cup? I'll be out there. I'm hosting an after party. I am part of a group hosting an after party in a mansion. It's a pretty exclusive party. It is going to be lit. Daily Bong's going to be there. I hit up Josh from Raw to be a sponsor. I don't know if he's going to sponsor or not. Look at that. Here I am talking about Josh from Raw. Who in their normal life would ever think, yeah, I talked to Josh from Raw, on the rag. He's just my friend. Even Kevin is really, truly becoming amazed at this shit. Jelly bean is 100% the cure for anxiety and depression. Jelly bean is my go-to. I'm telling you, jelly bean is wonderful for panic attacks. Better than Klonopin, and you know I talk about that crap. I don't like to take my I don't like to take my Klonopin if I don't have to. I'm down to maybe 2-3 tops a month because I don't like that hangover I get for it. And cheers. Ooh, that tasted good. You're losing your mind. Why? You want me to film? Wait a minute. I thought it was better this way. Now your comments are like this. Now I can't read the comments. So if that just ain't working out, guys. I can't read your comments now. Your comments are on the side. It is on auto flip. Wait a minute here. It is on auto flip. Oh, shit. But is that better for you? I wonder if I could read the comments. Think I could read the comments on my phone? Wow, why would you say fuck off? Okay. So it's something in the settings then. I'll have to go to the settings. Let's see. No, that's not where it's going to be. I'll check it out later, okay, guys? I'll try to do anything for you guys. You know that. I love you all. Dirt to moon. Should we see how this little thing works? I know that it would be better for you, but I can't read the comments then. Look, I had to be like this to read the comments. And then I get all lightheaded. All right, let's see how the little nectar collector works. Oh, I do want to show you something. You know me, I love Walmart. You know I love Walmart. I know I'm supporting China's economy, but I'm still not rich. Maybe I'm famous, but I'm not rich. So I still shop at Walmart. I want to show you this lotion I found. It was $4.74. Look at that. Skin firming hemp lotion. It's really good lotion too. Smells good, real thick. So if you're ever in Walmart, yes, in Walmart. And it just makes you, it like putting it on my hands right now, it feels like a baby's butt. It's really super good lotion. Well, I was looking, my friend the Traveling Stoner just got a new tattoo, and she's not taking good care of it. So I was looking for some good lotion for her tattoo. And I seen this, and I was like, $4.74 for this big bottle? And it's supposed to tighten your skin. And at my age, everything needs tightening. You're going to go there, Marianne? Yes, and it smells so good. It doesn't smell like pot. All right, we'll do a dab on the e-nail. Let's see. And tomorrow when I announce the winners, I will celebrate. And I'll roll a joint. And look, I'm going to pick one of these to roll a joint with. Look what I have. You see them? white gold, 24 karat gold. Who in the hell? There's only 2 in here. There's 2 of them in here. This one, 2 papers cost $55. So for tomorrow's winner, we will smoke up white gold. Okay, that's stupid. Oh, this is a very sad fact. This was yesterday's. 1 cat or dog is euthanized every 13 seconds in America at a shelter. That's just terrible. So, let's make sure we advocate for spay and neutering, and remember an animal is a commitment for its life. No, I'm not high. I'm just bitching. That's very sad, isn't it? Every 13 seconds they put a cat or dog to sleep. I'd have them all if I could. JD, now really, JD, do you think I paid $55 for those papers? I got them at the trade show. I went up to the booth and they gave me a bunch of stuff. They gave me a bunch of stuff to try. $55 for papers is not in my budget. Good for you people that have your animals spayed and neutered. And I've said before, up until now, Kevin and I have never owned a purebred animal. Never. We have always done rescues. Dream Power, pound puppies, all different rescues. The only reason I have 2 purebred German Shepherd is my husband was at the point where he was dying. He was in a wheelchair. He had broke his neck. I have 3 dogs. He was in a wheelchair. He had broke his neck. He was in a hospital bed. He really was pretty much dying. And I had some soldiers. Yep. I had some friends that were soldiers when I ran the thrift shop, and they said they wanted to do something for me, and they wanted to breed their dogs and give me pick of the litter for a purebred German Shepherd. And I was like, I don't need a German Shepherd. No, I don't need a German Shepherd. I got enough on my plate. And they were like, we really would like you to have a German Shepherd. It'd be good for your husband. I was like, no, my husband is too sick. So time goes on. They came to me the same day that my parents were killed in a tragedy back home when I was younger and said the puppies were born this morning. And I took that to be a sign from the angels that I was supposed to take that dog. So I went and I wanted a female. I picked her out, and her name is Naya, which means purpose. And her purpose was to get my husband out of the wheelchair, out of the hospital bed, and back into life. Because I was working and somebody had to take care of that. Oh, please don't come in here talking like that. Why would you want to come in here talking about that? That means you hate people, and we don't like that. You can't come in here unless you're tolerant. You don't have to agree with everyone, but you surely can't treat them with disrespect and hate talk like that. So anyway, Naya, the purpose was to get Kevin up out of the wheelchair, which she did. He's now, he's still really sick, but he's up. He walks around. He talks to me. He's not dying. And then, the reason I have a second one, I broke all the rules. All my rules about never getting a purebred dog. One of the things on my bucket list was I'm going to own 2 German Shepherds someday. Thinking, of course, I'd never own 2 German Shepherds. When the VA reevaluated Kevin and they gave him a bunch of back pay, he said, do you want to make your bucket list thing come true? Do you want to buy a second German Shepherd? And I was like, really? So that's how I got Nugget. Naya was about 2 years old, and she's very well trained. I trained her. I took her to class. I mean, she's a good girl. Then when she was 2, I decided I'd get my boy, and I love him to death, but he's bad. He's a boy. He's a knucklehead. He, even though I did have him neutered, he's so full of energy, and he's such a goofball. Females seem to mature right around 2. I bet my boy doesn't mature until about 5. Anyway, back to strange facts. This is about Adam West. Adam West has a small Batman logo etched into one of his molars. You don't want to know where his Robin tattoo is. Adam West is a character. Okay. So today, I don't know about this. Maybe some of you ladies agree with this, but I don't. It's fun to be a woman. I agree with that. It's fun to flirt, wear makeup, and have boobs. I don't wear makeup. I don't flirt. And my boobs. And the other one is from Dr. Seuss. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. You like that one? Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. You guys know that Dr. Seuss was like banned for being a communist. Isn't that amazing? That somebody so positive and did nothing really. His books were wonderful for children. He was a communist. Walt Disney was a communist as well. Okay, dab time now that we read that. We'll try out the new little nectar collector. Nope. Not with that torch, we won't. Don't say their names or anything. Don't pay any attention to them. That's what those kind of people are all about. They come in here looking for their 5 seconds of fame. We don't promote that in here. If you have to hate on people because of their skin color or their religious beliefs or their financial status in life, if you have to hate on people, just shows how ignorant you are. Because truly loving human beings are pretty tolerant until it affects them. I'm not into racism. Who thinks I'm a racist? And cheers. I don't know why you think I'm a racist. I'm far from being a racist. I'm very tolerant of everything. Well, yeah, I seen that you accused me of being a racist. Hi, Lisa. Okay. If you lived in my city and you knew anybody, you would know that, no, Granny's not a racist. Until you do something that, like, literally... Oh, this is the little nectar collector I was sent. Oh, because there was somebody in here saying white power and stuff, and I was like, you need to go. But then I decided it was better not to say anything to him. I still haven't hit the E-nail. We hung out 49 minutes, guys. I really like these. That's okay. I really like that we can do a live stream here on YouTube. Casanovilla. Truthfully, I like a torch. It's kind of like a ritual of heating up the torch, letting it cool back, watching your melt, keeping your nail clean. That's kind of ritualist. I like that. But for convenience sake, I have a couple nice e-nails. I have my Cube One e-nail, which is really a great e-nail. It's August House. And what I'm going to show you, look, the banger is wrapped from the bottom all the way around, so the nail stays nice and hot. And then the other one, which I'm going to be hitting off, is called the Free Nail. Quit the smoking and drinking. You quit being the judgmental asshat. Guess what? At 61 years of age, I can do whatever I want as long as it's legal and I do my adult stuff. I can do whatever I want. I'm not harming anybody. He says he doesn't feel very good, but I'm telling you that. How do I get a moderator, Randy? I don't know how I get a moderator. If I could get a moderator, that would be great. And then you could get rid of people that are like promoting. Person, don't come in here telling me what to do. I'm not your damn circus animal. I don't do tricks on command. I'm reading. I'm trying to interact with the people. What is on my wrist? It's a tattoo. All right. And cheers. Oh, that was good. Oh, I have so many podcasts. Let me grab my phone and I'll tell you. This is my free nail. So this is another e-nail I have. There's no cords attached. Contact points. And as soon as you set it down on the base, that's it. So that one I kind of like. All right. Oh, somebody asked me about my podcast. I will tell you a few, and then I'm going to go. My friend, that one I set a little higher than normal. The free nail I have set a little higher than normal because once you take it away from that contact point, there's no more heating the e-nail. So I would rather have it hot so that by the time I'm done being dab and granny and talking to you, that it's still hot enough for me to take a dab on. So I have that one set at 690. And then my August house I have set at 650. I like low temp dabs. I'm going to tell you a few of the podcasts that I listen to. I need a psychiatrist? Maybe. I am crazy. I truly am crazy. I'm just not certified. I live in the United States. I live in Colorado Springs. Peace, love, and happiness, Nick. You have a great day. Anyway, so some of the podcasts I listen to. Of course, my favorite one is from my friend Rasta Jeff, and that is, oh, my dogs hear the police sirens. The Grow From Your Heart podcast, that's Rasta Jeff. I love the CBD Talk podcast. I love the Cannabis Show. The Weed Show, which is a cannabis comedy for marijuana connoisseurs. Cannabis Health Radio. Shaping Fire. Canna Insider. Cannabis Culture. Russ Belville. Cannabis Network Radio. The Hot Pox. The Spliff Podcast. Marijuana Today. Ganjapreneur. Cannabis Reporter Radio Show. The Real Dirt. Cannabis Industry Voice. Growcast. Cannabis and Coffee. Bud Tender's Life. Wake and Bake, The Elevated Art of Cannabis Cuisine. So those are like my top. The ones that I just told you all had an update. So there's all these that I have to listen to. I got all my notifications. Okay, guys. My friend Tater is ready to FaceTime with me. You know, all you have to do is just go to your Apple, if you have I like me, and that's how I found most of mine, is just put in cannabis or CBD. Really? Oh. Well, that's a great thing to know. Yep, and there goes all his messages. They're just gone. I'd do a FaceTime with somebody. I have nothing to hide. Shit, you see me here, it's like FaceTiming. That's the way I look at it. Sometimes when I go in some of the Instagram, with the Instagram lives, I go in a lot of glass blowers and there's only maybe one or two people, and it's like FaceTiming with my glass blowers. I have a really cool pipe that I want to show you guys. I don't think I've showed you my thump. All right, Randy, would you be up for doing that? You've been a very active participant. We just block her too. There, we just blocked another one. Does that just block them for this time, or does it block them every time? When I blocked them, it deleted all her messages. Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. That's where I got, Tony, you'd be down for that too? Okay, I love you guys because you really have been active in my channel for a long time. So Randy and Tony, I'm going to get with you guys. Tomorrow, like I said, tonight I'll go through the comments. I'll pick 2 winners for the prize packages. I know, Randy, that's why I said Tony too. Maybe JD if he wanted to be. I think I should pick maybe Ramona and Angela. There's a couple of ladies, or Sharon. There's a few of you that I really trust. Amanda, I will find out for sure. Since that's really nothing I've had to educate myself on, I don't know the answer, but I will find out. I will find out for sure. Thank you, JD, for saying yes, you wouldn't mind it. We'll pick enough of you. We'll pick like a half a dozen of you. Lisa? Okay. You're one of the people that I know and trust. I'm 61. No, I'm not too high anymore. I was, when I smoked one right after another, but it didn't last very long. Okay, so tomorrow I'll announce the 2 winners, and then we'll talk about how I go about making you guys moderators. Peace, love, and happiness. You guys have a great day. I'm so glad we can do this live. This is much better than doing a video and posting it, in my humble opinion. I'll see you guys later. Bye.